Hey, what's going on, folks? Thanks for joining in the stream. Just getting stuff set up here. Gonna share it to a few places and gonna get moving. Hey there, Boss Hansy. What's going on? Thanks for joining in the stream. Again, I apologize for lack of gameplay happening at the moment. I'm just sharing this to my groups that I admin for. And then I'm gonna get moving here. Gonna unlock both of the Tatra trucks. Get those set up on this game save. I went through on a different game save on my Xbox, and I unlocked them just to make sure that there wasn't an actual glitch that people were reporting. And the game is actually as it should be with the new DLC being released. You just have to get to the tasks to unlock them by completing other tasks and contracts. Alright, just getting finished up here and I'll get moving. Got the new Project Varv. That's the vehicle I'm currently sitting in, which is an awesome new scout. Absolutely love this little thing. Such a cool vehicle. Added by Pogheim, a very talented creator. If you saw the description of the stream from the Facebook post that I shared, yeah, it's a really cool scout vehicle. Absolutely love it. I threw on the other vehicles that Pogheim has released. He has a couple other ones, the Unipog MP500, which is on the left right behind me here. And then on the right is the Tenno T21, which is an amazing 8-wheeled mover. And then I also have, for the heavy lifting later on, a bunch of Bartleby tweaks and JBE J-boosted tweaks. Now let's get cruising here in this little scout. I'm going to just cruise around in this for a few minutes just so you guys can see what this thing is like. And then I'm going to move into completing the tasks to unlock the two Tatra vehicles. But I really just want to highlight these Project Varv scout vehicles because these things are just so much fun. They truly are. Yeah, let's take this little 6-wheel scout out for a little cruise. I have it fully upgraded, so it does put it a little bit into the OP categories, but my lord is this little thing fun. Hey Ian, what's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Enjoying your weekend. Now you can see this little thing when fully upgraded is a little beast. It has so much speed. It's got really good grip. And it just moves. has a few different options for suspensions, where there's a little bit more rigid racing suspensions, but then it also has a very soft, flexy, super flex suspension. That is just really fun. You can see the wheels there, just all the flex. The super flex suspension does get a little bit soft, especially if you're driving at speed. So if you're driving fast with this thing and you got that flex suspension on, it's gonna float around so much. But absolutely love seeing something like this in the game. Like, these are the kind of scouts that I always kind of wished and hoped for when we were talking about mods coming to console. Just love these kind of custom, true off-road crawlers. Adds just such a fun and welcome, different change of pace to the scout vehicles that we get in the game. This thing is just so cool. It just looks so fun. And it is so much fun to drive. It's just like a little spider that just like crawls up over everything. It's just so cool, so fun. It's such a well-made mod. It's so highly detailed. And on top of that, it handles awesome. So it's just an all-in-one package. Doesn't use too much RAM on the console here. I am on my PlayStation 4. Just such a cool little scout. Hey Ian, if you want, I got a beer here I'm ready to crack with you, buddy. Cheers beers with my buddy Ian from England. If you're still in the chat there, buddy, I'll crack my beer and have one with you. Let's throw it into that immersive mode. Turn off the HUD so we can just watch the vehicle do its thing. It does have the diff lock on all the time. You just got to make sure you have the all-wheel drive on. But such a cool little scout. Hey, Jason, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Oh, excuse me. Freaking burped while I was trying to talk. And trying out this brand new console mod that got released yesterday, the Project Varv by Frogheim. Oh yeah, you're here, Ian? Yeah, let me just park right out on top here and I'll grab my beer. Always love having a beer bridge with my buddy from England. Here we go. Cheers beers, my friend. That one's for you, Ian. Oh, Jan, my man. Well, while I'm at it, I'll smoke my weed with you, Jan. Here we go. A little drinky poo for Ian, a little smoky smoke for Jan. All right. Ooh, this current's gonna take me. There's no way. Those right wheels aren't coming back down. Is it gonna flip me? Oh shit, I made it. Yeah. God, this thing is so cool. I could just drive this little scout around every single map for hours on end and never do a single contract and be completely satisfied. Like, legitimately, this little scout is probably going to become my go-to to just go and explore every single map. I will always stay subscribed to this little thing. Come on. Oh, it doesn't want to turn to the left there. Come on. There it is. Alright. Well, this has been fun cruising around in this little guy. Absolutely love this VAR, but I'm going to get to moving on to what my intention was for this stream, which is to unlock the 2 Tatra vehicles. You have to complete certain contracts and tasks to unlock the task to actually unlock those vehicles, which is always a welcome addition from the developers. It's don't have to always have everything handed directly to you, but the Tatra Force T815 is located on the current map I'm on here, which is Factory Grounds, and then the second map is where the Tatra Phoenix is located. And I've already done some of the legwork here on this map, where I've already completed the first 2 contracts that are necessary for unlocking the trailer store up here in the top right corner, and then you complete the second task, or contract I should say, which is called River Port, and you build these 2 power lines that are over here, and that also unlocks the warehouse down here at River Port. And after you do those 2 contracts, you'll see this task up here, which is called Sleeping King. It's just up to the left of the garage. If you're exiting the garage, you go across the bridge, and then right here is the task Sleeping King. So I'm going to go activate that task because I have not activated, and that is the task to unlock the Tatra Force T15, whatever the hell the name is, here on the first map. Let's get some daylight on it. And then after I do this, we'll go over to the other map and we'll complete the necessary tasks for unlocking the Tatra Phoenix. So again, to unlock the tasks so they're actually available, you first need to complete one of the first available contracts, which is called Dawn's Right Hand. And after you complete Dawn's Right Hand, that will unlock the trailer store here on the first map. And after completing Dawn's Right Hand, you would then go to the next contract, which is called River Port. And after completing River Port, you then unlock this task that I'm driving up to. It then spawns this task onto the map. So this task is not available until you complete both those contracts, and then boom, you get this task right here. It's called Sleeping King, and you can see at the bottom of the rewards you get the Tatra Force T8157. So accept that, start tracking. Let me take off Immersive Mode so you can see it up on the screen here. So this is a 2-part task, the Sleeping King. And so We'll go here under Task, Sleeping King. Part 1 is you bring one metal beam right here down the road from where I'm currently sitting. You can get metal beams at the river port, right where I was, and like I was saying, you have to unlock both of those parts of that. You unlock the trailer store by doing Dawn's right hand, and then you do Riverport where you repair this power line and this power line, and then after doing both of those you can get metal beams, cargo containers, and bricks from the Riverport. So I just need to grab a truck, get one metal beam, bring it back here, and then after doing that you have to repair and refuel the Tatra Force T815, which is located right here in this scrapyard quarry. So after bringing the metal beams, you then bring a repair and refuel vehicle up over here, and then boom, we'll have the Tatra Force T815 unlocked. So I'm going to use one of the vehicles I already had out on the map. As you can see, I have a whole host of options here. I'm going to use the Tenno T21 since it is not blocked by any other vehicles currently. But yeah, this is a nice little mover. Absolutely love this Tenno T21, which is built by the same creator of the Project Varv I was just driving, and the Unipog MP500. But I got plenty of options. I got all kinds of vehicles built up on this game save to be able to attack any contract in any way, shape, or form. But honestly, all those vehicles aside, this Tenno T21 that I'm currently driving right now is honestly one of my favorite mods. It's in my top 3. It's one of my go-tos for actually doing contracts and stuff. It is just a beautiful mod and has so many options and is so capable off-road. The only downside is it does have a slightly shallow ride height, especially in the center there. But it is very, very capable off-road. Just occasionally you'll get high-centered here and there. Hey there, AU Jack. Thanks for joining in the stream. Hey there, Gareth Chandler. What's going on? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining in the stream, folks. Hope you guys are having a good weekend, and hope everyone is enjoying Phase/Season 5. These new maps are so much fun. Honestly, I've become a very big fan of them. I definitely agree with everyone where the maps are a little bit small, so that is the only real downside to them. But other than that, like, they are legitimately some of the most fun terrain that we've had so far in SnowRunner. Like, I just can drive around on these maps for hours and not get bored. But here we go. Now we're at the river port. And I can collect my one metal beam and go deliver that. The trailer store is located right behind the red cargo container right back there in the corner. So this is where you would come to get trailers if you were on this map. It is the only trailer store on the 2 maps. I love this thing. You just throw it in high gear and more often than not it'll just power its way through everything. Climb up hills, go through mud. As long as the mud doesn't get too thick and you lose your traction, you just throw this in high gear and it just glides over everything. And I love having the crane on the back of the vehicle so I can load the truck and the trailer with ease without having to maneuver the truck in a weird way because the crane is in the front. Just so many reasons that I love this. Because you can set it up both ways. You can put it up in the front if you want, or you can have it in the back. You can have a 3-slot bed. It has a full custom crane that is unique to this vehicle. Like, there's just so many things that make this mod amazing. This is the Tenno T21 by Pogheim. Here we go. Going right past the garage again, and we're just going to double back to where I activated that task, deliver these metal beams, and then I can move on to the second part of this task and unlock the Tatra Force T815. Go right in the center of the road here. All right. All right, stage complete. Now the second half of the task, as I said, the Tatra Force T815 is located right over here in this scrapyard quarry. So just have to bring a vehicle over here, and it's 840 repair points. You need 8 tires and 380 liters of fuel. So it's basically straight across the map. I have 2 repair vehicles already set up for this occasion. Bartleby's Pacific P512, and then I also have the International set up as well. They have the upgraded repair upgrades on the back, so I got 1,200 repair points, I got plenty of tires, and the difference in the fuel that this truck has on its own, on top of what I have on my roof, I'll be able to do everything with just this one vehicle. Or at least I should be able to. So I'm just going to cut straight across the map here. You can go right across this little island hop across the river, and then just follow the road right up on the other side on the left here. You just go past the little town, and then you get right into where you need to be to unlock the Tatra Force T815. Man, it was doing that well through all that without the all-wheel drive on. These Bartleby tweaks, man, they are just something else. They really take the base game and DLC vehicles and make them so much better. Alright, now we take a right. We'll come up over this hill here, and we'll be right at the scrapyard quarry, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, so it's right directly straight across. You can drop down on the left here and then roll right into the quarry. Or scrapyard, whatever the hell you want to call it. You gotta be careful in this area. There's so many rocks and metal beams, and just weird, crazy debris everywhere. You can accidentally roll your vehicle at any point. Just like I called it out. I summoned it into existence. Alright, here we go. There she is, the Tatra Force T815. Before you complete the task, or the first stage of the task that we're currently working on, there are a bunch of rocks surrounding this, so it is confusing when you first find the vehicle without having completed the necessary task beforehand, but it all makes sense once you figure it out and know what you're doing. But we'll go ahead and we'll repair it. Need 840 repair points. Got all that. All 8 wheels taken care of, and now we'll refuel it, And I have only 80 fuel on my roof rack, so that'll take care of 80 of it, and then I can just use the rest of the fuel in the vehicle that I'm currently sitting in, and that'll get the job done. So just use that fuel. There we go. New truck discovered and unlocked, the Tatra Force T815. Jump right in it. Thing is all beat up. But it is a massive rig, man. Holy cow. There we go. Got this one unlocked. I'll recover this to the garage and we can start working on the next one. I might as well upgrade this since we're in here. Show you guys the upgrades. Again, the steps you need to go through to unlock this specific vehicle is first you must complete the Dawn's right hand. That is a specific contract that you need to complete first to unlock the trailer store. Then you must do River Port. Then you do, after River Port, you must do the task Sleeping King. It's a two-part task, but you just complete those simple steps and then you'll have this vehicle like I just unlocked it myself. Not too many options. Nice big front-facing snorkel. Saddle high. Got its own. It has its own custom crane for the vehicle. A big heavy-duty crane. I'm not sure if it should be more capable, I would assume. But we'll see. Nice roof rack supplies. Custom fuel tank. But this is the reason that we really want this vehicle, is this brand new ramped towing platform. So that'll fold down in the back and you can actually pack the front wheels of vehicles that you want to tow. And then it also has its own custom sideboard bed that will change color when you change the paint scheme. But we'll go with the ramp tow platform. I like the stock version of it. Alright. Let's give it a quick little paint job and just throw her on the map, just see her in all her glory. Just gotta thread the needle past all the other vehicles I have on the damn map. There we go. So we got the Tatra Force T815. That one's now unlocked, and I can jump over to the other map, and we'll start unlocking the other one. Just gonna get some of these vehicles off the map here, just so I can actually drive in and out of the garage. Now, this is the MP500 Unipog from Pogheim. This is such an awesome little scout. Absolutely love this little rig. Such a great little beast to go around and explore the maps with. used this quite a bit before the Varv came out, but it had been a while since I actually used that, so it's kind of nice, and I was inspired by the Varv coming out to use this one again. But absolutely love this little rig. Okay, let's go with the Goliath, because what you'll need when you get over to the other map to unlock the Tatra Phoenix is you'll need a vehicle with a crane like I have here, and then you'll also need a vehicle with the slot bed, because you need to get one slot cargo to unlock that vehicle, or to pack the cargo, because it's a secure container that you gotta get, one of those little radioactive containers to finish the first part of the task, because there's 2 tasks. You don't have to do any contracts or anything to unlock the next vehicle that I'm about to unlock beforehand. You can drive directly to the next map like I'm about to, and then you can do 2 tasks. The first one is called Cunning Forester, and it's right near where the watchtower is on the second map. You complete that one task, which is going to collect 1 secure container that's on the map. That's why you need to bring a crane like I'm bringing now. And then after you get that 1 task complete, right in the same location that you deliver that cargo, another task will then appear, and then you activate that task, and that is the repair and refuel task for unlocking the Phoenix. So it shouldn't take too long at all. I'm gonna get these vehicles over to the other map real quick. I need to park this one at the tunnel, and then I'm gonna come back through with one of the other vehicles I have set up to get those moved over to the other map as well. I actually need to move these ones over there first, so I'm gonna have to make you guys sit through a couple loading screens real quick here, and I apologize for that, but it is what it is. Hopefully the game doesn't crash when I'm going through these loading screens. I honestly thought I had moved this vehicle and the 10OT21 with the Delta trailer across to this other map beforehand, but I honestly forgot to do it before the stream started. Yeah, I'm just going to move these out of the way. I just wanted to bring this, the vehicle I'm in currently, which is the Bartleby's tweak of the International Paystar, whatever the hell the numbers are, the Paystar 5600 TS. TS for twin steer. But I have an upgraded fuel tank on the back of this thing, and where there's no fuel stations, there are some fuel trailers scattered about. I just wanted to have this vehicle on this map just in case I ever run out of fuel while I'm doing stuff. And the logging part of these maps is over here as well, so I wanted to bring this 10OT21 over here with the medium log trailer from the Delta semi-trailer pack, so I can start working on some logging after I unlock the Tatra Phoenix over here. So I'm just going to park these where they're out of the way. But yeah, this is a double medium log trailer from Delta Gaming, which is a really welcome addition, being able to pull 2 sets of medium logs at the same time. I'll show you, since I'm over here right now, the task that I'm going to be looking for is right here. It's called Cunning Forester. I believe I already have it unlocked and activated. Nope, I don't. But it is located right next to the watchtower, which is right above it. So if you go right towards the watchtower on your first time coming to this map, you'll get right to the Cunning Forester task, which is going to be one secure container, which will spawn up here by the sawmill, but it's right on the shoreline. So we'll just have to jump back to the other map real quick, grab the vehicles necessary for completing those two tasks, and we'll be able to get that knocked out in no time. Then I might continue doing some exploring with maybe the Project Varv, or I might just continue just working on some tasks and do the logging like I was talking about, because I want to get some of the wooden bridges built, but you need to bring logs from the log stations to the sawmill to create wooden planks, just to have the necessary wooden planks to complete the simple tasks on the other maps. So there is actually quite a bit of work you have to put into even getting the simplest of tasks done on these maps, which is a really fun and welcome change in pace. I honestly love it. Yeah, and you gotta build the fuel station. So that's why I wanted to bring the fuel truck over there, just to have it, since that fuel station isn't built up yet either. That's why I love these maps. Even though they're small, there is a lot to do, and the terrain is so much fun. I got the Bartleby International HX 520 set up over here, and I love this one because he added tires from, I believe it's from TNB Big Dubs, and these tires just look so good on the International here. And just like the other vehicle that I was using, the Pacific P512, to unlock the Tatra Force, the repair hub on the back of this vehicle has 1,200 points, so I'll be able to unlock the Tatra Phoenix and have the necessary points with just this one vehicle, similar to how I did it with the vehicle I was using to unlock the Force. But highly, highly, highly recommend the tweak mods from Bartleby, man. Him and J Boosted really have the best tweaks of the base game vehicles that are out there. Drove it right into the telephone pole there, but it does have active suspension with the suspension I have, so it helps that lack of ride height that these Internationals have. Go. Just have to be careful with these things. The fully upgraded and OP engines really make them pretty fast and almost too squirrely sometimes, but truly, truly way more productive than what the developers gave us, which is really all that matters. There we go, now travel over there. So like I said, the task I'm going to do is called Cunning Forester, and you need to activate that and have a vehicle that has some sort of flatbed or sideboard bed and a crane, because you'll have to go pick up a piece of cargo on the shoreline. So what I'll do is I have to activate the task as it is. So I'm going to drive the vehicle that has the repair points over there first, and then I'll drive the, because I don't need to bring the vehicle with the crane all the way over there. So I'll bring this one over there first, activate the task, and then we'll go from there. And so the vehicle I just towed through with me, I'll be able to jump in that after activating the necessary task, which is all the way up here. It's called Cunning Forester. I like to take this road. It's really the most direct approach, or you can go all the way around the other way. But if you just come straight across here, then you have to drop down through the swamp, and then just drive up this little side road, and the task is right here. And again, the only watchtower on this map is right next to it. So if you're on this map for the first time, just drive towards the watchtower and you'll get to the Cunning Forester task. And then after I activate that task, the cargo is going to spawn over here on the shore by the sawmill. And then after that, the Tatra Force itself, or the Phoenix I should say, the Phoenix is located right here. I don't know if you guys can see that on the screen, but it's in the water on the shallow part, or in between the rocks right here. So it's right down the road from the Cunning Forester task. So I just need to do the Cunning Forester task, and then do the task for unlocking the Phoenix, and we'll have both the vehicles for Phase/Season 5 unlocked. Just gotta be careful not to flip it. These Barbie mods, if you have them fully upgraded, they really are on the OP end of things. But there's nothing wrong with that. It just gets the job done a little quicker. Just really have to be careful going fast on these maps, because you can just catch an edge, catch a rock, and there's so many crazy angles that change so quickly, and so many routes built into the roads that you can catch your truck and flip yourself accidentally all the time. It's kind of crazy. Let's get some daylight on the situation. Nice, Gareth. Yeah, the 10OT21. I absolutely love that thing. It's like a Swiss Army knife for the game, man. It has just almost every option you can ask for. Basically everything except for some sort of articulating tow bed. Like, that's really the only thing it's missing. And maybe a built-in active radar, but those aren't really necessary. But as far as like getting the job done, like that thing will do basically anything you ask of it. Aha, spider winch, baby. Almost lost it there. There we go. Let's just continue down the riverbed here, and then you drive up to the left, and you'll be on the road where the Cunning Forester task is located. Just love this version of the International, man. Just having that lift kit and these different tires just make the vehicle look so much more aggressive. And these don't necessarily look like the best off-road tires, but they are also, these are the all-terrain tires. These aren't even mud tires. These are classified as all-terrain tires, so that's why they don't look like a super aggressive, like, off-road tire. But they have a really good rating on it for the mud grip, so you don't, they are all-terrain tires, but they perform and act like a mud tire would. Alright, so coming up to the location right now. Again, like I said, the watchtower is on the right over here. Yeah, right behind me, that's where the watchtower is. And then the task that you need right here is called Cunning Forester. Alright. Leave this vehicle right back here. Alright, because I'm not going to need this for this task currently. So, Cunning Forester. Start tracking. This is the delivery location where I'm at right here. And then the cargo spawns up here, just outside, on the other side of the sawmill on the shoreline. So I need to go here. You need a crane to pick up the cargo, and it's one slot cargo. So I'm just going to jump into my Goliath and go pick that up. This is Bartleby's tweaked version of the Zeke's Goliath. This thing is truly an absolute monster. But I'm going to go, I'll show you guys the path I'm going to take. There's a broken bridge right here, and you really have three options. You can try and go through the deep, soupy muck next to the bridge if you haven't had it built. Or you can go this right side, which is, you know, kind of basic and fun. But to me, the most fun side is going this left side here. So you just go up the road, take a left, and then you just go through this little marshy swamp through here, cut across, and then I'm just going to go up the entire shoreline and pick up the cargo. And then you just have to, again, go straight back across the map to the center and drop it off where you activated the task. Yeah, hope everyone is enjoying Season 5 so far. It definitely is a different learning curve compared to some of the other maps and regions that we've had. The maps are definitely a little bit smaller, but man, is this terrain so much fun. And it's one of those things, once you figure it out, it's a lot easier and it's a lot more fun. I truly enjoyed the process of figuring stuff out, but I know from the Facebook groups and seeing the posts, like some people were frustrated with having to figure out how to unlock the trailer store and the vehicles. But it's nice not having things just handed to you and having to earn it. Something to be said for that. But absolutely loving these maps so far. Even though they, again, yeah, they're a little bit small. It is what it is. You know, they're very, very fun, very technical, very just creative and interesting. I never get bored driving anywhere on these maps. You can use mods like I'm using right now, these Bartleby tweaks of the DLC vehicles, and it just makes everything look way too easy. Because the terrain is no joke on these maps, like the mud and the swamp pits. Like, it's very easy to get stuck and flip and roll over, and these Bartleby tweaks really make it look way easier than it is. Got a little trailer there, a little small scout fuel trailer. Gotta be a little careful with going through here. These angles get a little bit steep, but go. Got the secure container right there. Go. There's a little road right up past that fuel trailer. Go right up here. Again, you got to go directly back across to the center of the map. I'm just going to cut straight through here, cut to this road, and then you can go straight through this swamp here. Get up onto this road. Then you cut over here. And then it goes down through here. And we'll be able to drop that off. Hey there, JW. Hey there folks, sorry I wasn't looking at the chat there, I was just trying to read some of the chat and get caught up. Thank you for everyone stopping by. Hope you guys are enjoying SnowRunner yourselves. Thank you for dropping by the stream, it really does mean a lot. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I have another sip of my beer here, and this one's for you, brother. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Oh yeah, this friggin' mud pit here. Ooh, that got deep. Ooh, that got a lot deeper than I expected. Yeah, if you stay on the edge over here, you move a lot quicker through this swamp. I had faith in this beast being able to just walk its way through the center of it, but yeah, no, even this thing gets slowed down in the center of that. Got stuck on something there. What the hell am I stuck on? Stuck on a root or something. Must be a stump or something under the mud. Yeah, these maps are not designed to go fast on, man. Anytime you go fast, you just dig your nose into a ditch or you catch a root. Just not meant to go fast. Alright, now you just bang a right here. Gotta be a little careful going down this little switchback right here. Go. Just go up this trail. It's a little time contest right there. You do a loop around the lake. Just deliver this cargo and it'll unlock the next task. So this is completing the task Cunning Forester. Bring the secure container back to this location. The watchtower on this map is just up over the hill there. And yeah, just deliver secure container. 2,500 bucks, 200 experience. That's not bad. But you can see it said unlocks a new task here in this map. And that is right in literally the same location that you just delivered the cargo. So you can activate this new task and you can see the reward is the Tatra Phoenix. So we'll activate that and track it. And there you don't have to do any other part of the task other than just repairing and refueling. So you can see that on the map here. It's right over on this corner of this little island, right down the road. So I'll get my Goliath out of the way here. Then I can jump right back into the International HX 520. So I can leave this here. And then I can jump into the International because I have the repair points necessary to fix that vehicle and unlock it right now. So we'll go right here from where the task begins and just go right back across the road that I just drove down. And then we can get right here and unlock the Tatra Phoenix. Go. Get up over the hill here, and then it really is just going right across this bridge, and then it's on the right just to pass these little buildings. So yeah, it's just two simple little tasks. These are not locked behind anything other than the task I'm doing now being locked behind the task I just did. But other than that, you are not required to do any other contracts or anything. You can literally, as soon as you come to this region for the first time, travel to this map and do these 2 tasks without having to complete any other contracts or anything beforehand. You just gotta travel here and then you can do it. Just gotta get yourself close enough. And there's the Tatra Phoenix in the water there. You can repair it. Takes 790 repair points to do that. All the tires repair. Oh no! Oh shit! Needs more tires. I only had. Well, no, I got tires on my roof rack. Nice. Got the other tires there, so now that's fully repaired. Tires and repair points. Now I just have to refuel it. Go. And vehicle unlocked. So that's both the Tatra trucks for Season 5 unlocked. So now I can jump in the Tatra Phoenix here. Probably won't be able to drive it out of this hole. But I can recover it to the garage and then customize it and have it unlocked. So there we go. Got both vehicles, the Tatra Phoenix and the Tatra Force, both unlocked. I have full breakdowns with all the steps written down in the Facebook groups pinned into the features. So if you guys need a detailed instructions for that, and you're in any of the Facebook groups or on my Maine MudRunner Facebook page, I have those posted in there with full breakdowns and screenshots and everything. Hey Christian, I see you there. You wish they'd stop dragging their feet and releasing the Lander 1000. Well, they aren't dragging their feet at all. They literally went live publicly only like 3 days ago, and the testing process generally in the past takes up to over a month. So the fact that it's only been 3 days, they aren't dragging their feet in any way, shape, or form. Yes, recently some mods have been starting to get approved a lot more quickly, but the simple fact that something that released publicly on a Wednesday or a Thursday and they only can test mods Monday through Friday wasn't confirmed and approved by Friday isn't something for them to be quote-unquote dragging their feet on. It'll come in due time. Come on, loading screen. I'll upgrade the Tatra Phoenix here just so you guys can see some of the customization options and whatnot once it gets into the garage here. There we go, Tatra Phoenix. Looks like there's an engine in Almere, Russia that we can get for it. And the Extreme Forest mod actually apparently has some engines that are available to put on this vehicle, which is kind of funny. Just the one suspension option. Limited tire options. Oh, those are cool, different looking snorkels. Yeah, so you can put the big crane that's from the other vehicle on it, a high saddle only, a fuel tank, or the custom bed. It's kind of a bummer that it can't have some sort of regular crane in place there, and it only has the large crane. Like having a crane with that bed would be perfect, especially having that massive gap there. But that's something mod creators will take care of. We will be able to get mods of the Tatra vehicles. The Jeep trucks, the new Jeep Scout vehicles, that is a big question mark. We aren't sure if Jeep is going to allow mods of their vehicles or not. But Tatra has been allowed so far, so we can look forward to some tweaks of these vehicles coming soon to consoles. Creators like Bartleby already have some tweaked versions of this vehicle that I'm currently customizing, so it'll actually be able to have a better suspension and better tires and all that fun stuff. But the stock versions here from the creators aren't half bad at all. They're just different. There we go. Tatra Phoenix unlocked. It's got front and rear steering, so it makes it a little bit more maneuverable, but yeah. So there we go. Got both of them unlocked. Tatra Phoenix and the Tatra Force. See how this does off-road. Let's throw that Immersive Mode on. No need to have the HUD on right now, not doing a task or anything. I do love the look of it. It's nice to have an actual cab over that is going to be off-road capable from the developers. Oh, well that was just my fault. I drove right over that thing. Need a rebate on that. I wasn't even looking where I was driving, I was just driving. So yeah, it does have a little bit of a nose that'll dig in, since it really doesn't have a very tall ride height at all. The single go places. Be real interesting to bring these back onto like some of the other maps. Bring this thing to Taymir and see how it does on those maps there. I will say the turning radius is a lot slower than I thought it would be. Interesting. I love watching the suspension and the articulation of the wheels. It's going up over all the obstacles and stuff. Yeah, you want to see the... I probably want to see the tow bed get demonstrated, I would think. Since it is the most unique and cool feature that we have. But yeah, I can show how this thing works. I'll turn on the HUD so you guys can accurately see what I'm doing here. The immersive mode is cool and all, but sometimes you can't really see what's going on. But yeah, let's use the JBE Fleet Star. Okay, so use the evacuator, and you have to hold down L1 for the functions to come up and adjust the frame up and down, L2, R2. So square and triangle for going up and down, L2, R2 for lifting and raising. Get those front wheels on there. Throw it in neutral, even though I think that stuff all gets reset when you jump to another vehicle, but I'll do it anyway. So now we jump back into this one, and the front tires will pack. So I hit pack truck, and it locks those front tires in place. Then go back into the controls, and lift it up. So now that's on there. Okay. So now we should just be able to drive away. Yeah, it seems to stay packed pretty well. It's a little weird, but it works. Yeah, this is certainly not the fastest rig, but gets the job done. I knew I was going to get myself high centered going to with that rock in between my tires there. Oh no. What is this? I want to see. Oh, is it going to drop? Alright, stay packed. And there it goes. Haha. Alright. That was a fun test. Yeah, this thing is real slow. Even with this thing fully upgraded, this Tatra Forest is a slow lumbering beast. But it makes sense. It's a huge rig. But I'm already looking forward to the tweaked version coming from Bartleby, because he already has a couple of those ready to go. Okay. Let's go for a little cruise in the MP 500. So I haven't really used that too much in this stream. Just such a fun little rig. Love this little rig. It's like an in-between of a Scout and like a little like off-road utility vehicle. It's just such a great little mover. I just love this to go around Scout maps and whatnot. It's got plenty of repair points on it. Oh, I felt that going. Oh, I didn't put an autonomous winch on it? Oh wait, that's because it doesn't, I don't think it has an autonomous winch. Shit. Oh well. Just jump back into the other one and go save myself. I do honestly prefer this version of it with the flatbed and then the limited repair points on it, just simply for that fact of it changes the center of gravity so much. Like having that big box bed on the back just makes it so much more tip prone. It'll just roll over a lot more often than you'd expect it to, than using like this version of it. This version of it is way more stable just because it's such a lower center of gravity. I just prefer this look of it so much more too. love driving around, not even doing anything. That's some deep mud. I'll loop back around right behind the garage. I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick and I'll be right back, folks. Alright. Oh yeah, Christian, absolutely. We definitely need a console version of the Sherp. It was cool to see that Spin Tires actually got a version of the Sherp over on their game. But unfortunately that doesn't help us on ours. I'm going to bring this little beast over to the other map, and then I'm going to start working on some the logging over there so I can get some wooden planks going to build the bridges that I need to build. Yeah, for those that hadn't seen, this is the Project Varv. This is a brand new console mod that was just released yesterday. This instantly became a favorite of mine. I love this thing. Oh. Pushing it too hard there. Oh, nice. Yeah, that TRX is a really pretty mod. Definitely a monster. All those mods from Wattlime's 211, they're a little bit more on the OP side of things. There we go, get some daylight on the situation. Oh, nice. Yeah, hey, that's awesome. Yeah, that thing will do some work. Yeah, pulling the vehicle I'm driving past right now, the Topple Giant, that's the task you're talking about. You gotta drag that halfway back across the other side of the map to the Tatra factory. There we go. Figured bring both of these over there so I have a couple fun scouts to be able to try out and explore the terrain and whatnot. There we go. I always get anxiety that the game's gonna friggin' crash every time I do a change in a load screen or something. Rumble strip, rumble strip, rumble strip, rumble strip. I love going through the rumble strip sections like this, and then just watching the suspension. Every time you try and go fast on these maps, it's a virtual guarantee, man. That's why in single player you gotta have that buddy system of your own. That's why I always bring multiple vehicles onto a map, especially when the map doesn't have a garage. Man, this thing is friggin' top heavy and just loves to roll. But that's a big part of that is the suspension I have on it. I have the super flex suspension on this thing, so it's just super soft and it's meant to roll. Not meant to be driven fast or on steep angles. I could drive this thing around for hours and not get bored. It's just such a fun little scout, man. It just bounces around. I mean, it's fully upgraded like this and has the powerful engine. It's so fast. Oh, that stump. Hey there, Jonathan Lopez. Thanks for joining in the stream, my friend. This is the second map in the new Season 5 region. It's called, what is it? Antonovsky's Nature Reserve. But yeah, this is the second map for Season 5. And I brought the wrong log trailer. Damn it. Love the interior view on this thing. Oh, shit. No interior view when it's too deep in the water. Yeah, Jonathan, you can use mods on the map. I am using mods on the map as you view this stream. And I'm playing on my PlayStation 4 here. This is the Project Varv, V-A-R-V. Brand new console mod that was just released yesterday. I absolutely love it. Such a fun little rig. Ah, I knew it. Ah, shit. Now let's do some of that logging I was talking about. So to get to the logging site, I need to go across through here and up into this site here. Then I need to bring those logs all the way over here to the sawmill. Using the 10.0 T21 with the Delta Gaming semi-trailer pack. This 10.0 T21 is just so awesome. I really highly recommend it if anyone has not tried this mod out yet. I love this thing in every way. Those are awesome, babe. Should make something with those. Oh, drove straight into the rock. Navigating through this little section in this deep swamp area can be real tricky. This is my first time trying to bring a trailer through here, and there's just so many roots and rocks, stumps, just pillars. There's all kinds of broken metal pillars that you can get hung up on way too easily. It's really tricky. That's why I love these maps so much. They're just so much fun to try and navigate through. Got a little crazy there. The spider winch has been doing wonders today. Holy cow, I have saved myself so many times with that spider winch. Holy shit. That just looked like a puddle I could drive through and ended up being a goddamn trench. That was crazy. Alright. So we can do 2 sets of medium on this trailer. Let's plot out the path that I need to take, because I'm not 100% sure which way I can go. So I'll go to here. Cut my way through here, drop down this way, and I'll actually just take that road all the way around, and then bust a left here, and then we get to the sawmill where I can create my wooden planks. Let's go. Man, these angles are insane. That's the only downside really to these Delta trailers is on the back of it he put like this dedicated like bumper on the back of the trailer and they get stuck on stumps, as you can see. And it is so frustrating sometimes. There's just that one small log on the left there. Like, what is it getting stuck on? It's that stump on the left. So there's no reason that it should be getting stuck, but it just gets hooked up on those fucking stumps. It's so annoying. Finally, Jesus. It's so annoying. I hope Delta removes that bumper off the back of the trailers, because there isn't a single other trailer in the game that gets hung up as much as these trailers do. And they're amazing trailers, I love them. But that really is very, very annoying. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting seeing if I can make it this corner. Holy shit. Just trying to force this right now. Yeah, I didn't think that path through with this long trailer. I haven't really brought trailers around on these maps yet, so this is a real steep learning experience. Just forcing your way through, doing things unrealistically. Sweet, and then the cargo just fucking unpacked itself, and that's a bummer about these trailers, because when they unpack themselves on this trailer, considering it's a double and it's not really a thing built into the game, you only have one set left after it, so now I just completely wasted all that time. what's the task for this one? No, it's the rock wall one, isn't it? Yeah. Man, that was crazy. That just seemed like a simple little crossing, but no. There we go. Delivered that. And that opened up this little... There was a blocked path here, so now there's an actual trail that you can drive through and bring cargo through up through this pass here. Right between these massive rocks, there was a big block, but now it's open. Oh yeah. What a mess. Oof. See? You try and go fast anywhere on these maps. You just get screwed. That thing doesn't even have an autonomous winch on it. Alright, that's where I'm gonna call it for this stream, folks. I appreciate anyone and everyone that's hung out. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe if you've not done so already. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I hope anyone that watched earlier when I unlocked the 2 Tatra trucks, hope that helped anyone that hasn't done it yet, so they have an idea of how to approach it so they can unlock it themselves. Highly recommend the 10.0 T21, the Project Varv, MP500 Unipog, all the Bartleby mod tweaks. Definitely go check those out. Give those mods a subscribe and a like, and definitely go enjoy SnowRunner, folks. Appreciate again everyone that's hung out on the stream, and hope you guys have a good day and enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Have a good day.